okay? It's cold out here. This is a thick, nice flannel.
No, they're not. I'm not saying they're not fresh. It was just like I've like before you had the sweater vest a few months ago. Like you come in proper every once in a while. I'm just not prepared.
Why? Sometimes when we have interviews, I like to look a little good. Sometimes, but other than that, it's usually I don't like because I go to work after this, so I don't like to wear this at work. That's all. Every once in a while, I do. I'll wear it today. I'm gonna wear it today, but I usually wear scrubs or something.
All right, you've never done a show in scrubs.
Nope.
Okay.
I've been here, I switch real quick, but that's about it. You'll never see me.
We're never going to see the scrub show?
Unless we did like a special show, I guess. I'll do it for show.
See, the problem is I can never wear my work shirt here because I probably get in like a serious amount of trouble. But
yeah.
But no, I just want because I noticed it today. I'm like, he's going to rock this flannel thing out through the winter or something.
I'm not gonna do it every day. No, we just gonna do it on certain days. I got a whole collection of flannels, so you guys are interested in seeing, you'll just tune in on Wednesdays.
I was shocked. I'm like, well, no, because I had one friend this summer. Apparently, like at some point, I noticed he made a thing to try to wear a hoodie every day, which just didn't make sense.
That summer was fucking. That was hot.
Okay, he figured out that he could buy like the thinnest. Like I said, they were T-shirts with hoods on them.
Oh.
And that's where he was passing by.
Okay.
He was passing by with T-shirts with hoods on them. And I was like, yeah, bro, like you win this game, but this ain't like, I just don't see why you made this a choice. Mm-hmm. Like that would be me trying to make the whole summer through sweatshorts. Even though I'm a pivotal part of the community of sweatshirts and thermals, I cannot do that all summer.
Sweatshorts are nice. My dangerous thing about it, yeah, Steve sweash. You just lose stuff out of your pockets too easily.
I've lost a lot of shit.
Yeah, so I don't.
That's why I'm happy I have my own car. Because I kind of stopped wearing sweatshorts after a minute when I had to still ride the bus. Because I was losing shit. Like, mostly change. But, like, I think I lost a phone once.
God damn.
It was on the seat. I know it was on the seat. Never went. My mom was like, you should go up to get to the West Mifflin garage. I'm like, nah, I'm cool. Didn't even want to go up to the West Mifflin garage to get it. It was time for a new phone anyway. But now with my own whip, I'm like, anything falls out the pockets, I'll find it later.
Yeah. Them sweatshorts are just dangerous.
Shout out to Missy Elliott, first female rapper nominated to the Songwriters Hall of Fame today.
Oh, for real?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, first thing, because I don't want to. This is why I'm so happy Missy got this award. She was never the female artist out here trying to battle other females or worry about what the next woman's doing in the game. Missy always did her, and she helped other women out. Y'all remember Tink and other women like her? She was there for that. So shout out to Missy Elliott. And shout out to Missy Elliott's like transformation. Like she out here glowing, and I don't know what age she is, but I was young when she first came out. That came out bad. I was like I was a child when she first came out. So for her to be glowing up like she is now, shout out to Missy on everything she's been doing to get right and fit in this life. So how you feel about Missy Elliott's Songwriter Hall of Fame?
That's
nomination?
dope. I need to see a lot more. I need to see a lot of more artists getting like having these opportunities. I feel like there's a lot of good artists that should be in Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and into in different awards like that. Wasn't last year the first Grandmaster Flash was like the first person inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as like a rap? I guess was Run DMC in there? I think Run DMC got in too.
I'm not sure about all that.
Grandmaster Flash. He's the what?
No, he's on the get down.
No.
What's up, though? It's I know what you're saying. Look,
We got some students in the back. They just they're asking some questions about some people. Historic.
So
hip-hop.
the students are gonna hear some big boy stuff right now. So the voting stuff happened yesterday, and a big thing happened for our connoisseurs of greener things in life, not money. Marijuana has apparently won again. We don't know about the red and the blue, but marijuana won yesterday.
It took one L.
It took one.
One L. I think South Dakota rejected on.
If y'all thought the 35 people that still live in South Dakota was going to legalize it, y'all lost.
There's more than 35. All right, there's a
couple.
couple. You have to include. There's definitely like Native Americans. There's definitely spotted up there. There's other people too. There has to be at least a governor, lieutenant governor, and two representatives. One side of the state and the other side. Like there's at least 4 right there. All right, I got 4.
That's 4 out of 35.
Okay. There's a lot. There should be enough. It was like pretty much every single marijuana law has won just a little bit over 50%. It was nothing like it was like a landslide.
Well, Michigan won full out legalization.
Yeah.
Missouri and Utah, really, really, really red states, especially Missouri. Also legalized it medically, which that's a shock.
Yeah. Utah, that was kind of.
Yeah, Utah's a shock, but at some point I feel like it was like you gotta legalize something because y'all out here with 25 wives. I don't know how y'all do it, and y'all can't drink. Like Mormons can't drink, and y'all got more than one woman. Like no matter how I know you young, but the idea of actually maintaining the lifestyle y'all see on TV, that's meant cheating. That's easy. Actually trying to stay with 4 women at one time would be insane sober. Fully sober 24/7? No. They need to do something. They need to do something in Utah. In addition to new governors in Wisconsin, New Mexico, Illinois, and Minnesota who all ran on pro-weed platforms, so those 4 states is coming soon probably. Especially I would say Wisconsin.
Or even us, I would say. I think we had a lot of people move. No?
Oh no! I mean, I do have some updates on what happened here because I had some cool news about our hometown, man. This is a town, not a borough, right? Yeah, hometown of Braddock, man. But is it a borough? Okay,
is it a borough?
Also,
shit.
And at the I'm from the South. Everything's a borough except Clarendon. Clarendon's the only town. But yeah, we got 33 states now legalized medical marijuana in 10 states and D.C. with full legalization. And with the Gallup poll saying 66% of Americans favor legalizing weed. At this rate, weed is going to be more popular than the ex-president. In all likelihood, with this percentage, the weed is more popular than the president. Mm-hmm. So on next news, and this is going to be a little bit of debate.
Wait, what do you guys shout out to other people? Got some shout outs. What? First to Native American in I think it was Congress? That's pretty cool. Females, okay. Native American females, yeah.
I'm not a big political person. I just popped up on my screen because of the wrong things.
Oh. Yeah, no, it was, their U.S. Congress, 2 Native Americans, Deborah Haaland and Sharice Davis.
All right, shout out.
Shout out to them. So we got there's a lot of females. I think over in Florida Texas had a bunch of females switch over into the judge position.
Okay.
There's a bunch of there's a lot of, it looks like there's a big change, so that's real good. So
in the other news, Mr. Fetterman is now the lieutenant governor.
That's awesome.
He's also come out and said that he does not want to move into the lieutenant governor's house. He wants to donate it to the kids. He wants to stay in Braddock.
Okay.
So I'm gonna.
I think that's if he goes ahead and stays here in Braddock, that's pretty cool because if you out in Harrisburg, that's one thing. You're just again, you're still you're over there, you're staying over there, you don't know what's going on, pretty much over on the west side of the state. There's nobody really holding it down other than representatives.
Yeah, remember what happened to the last representative? We ran him out of Station Square.
Okay, so we ain't gonna do that to him.
Y'all, I forget what dude's name is, but y'all protested to the point that he moved back to Harrisburg or something.
Well, right now, I don't think we would kick out Fetterman for any reason. So that'd be cool to have him in here to do.
I'm sorry, man. I don't care what happens. Y'all ain't kicking a 7-foot-tall, bald, white dude.
Yeah, you ain't getting no. I saw him down. I was at the Giant Eagle in the waterfront. I was like, because I seen pictures of him, and you're like, okay, he's just a big dude.
Dude, he
but he's big. He's tall as shit. I'm like,
just letting y'all know, bro. If the WWE needed him to put on a big red mask, he could pull it off.
He's about the same size, I swear, as the Big Show. If that's,
I don't know if he's that big. Damn. Well, Big Show lost weight. If y'all seen
weight wise, I'm saying height and maybe
Oh yeah, he can hit you with a whale. He can definitely hit you with one of those. I do have some dangerous news when it comes to political aspects of the country. I don't have it on there. Apparently, as of yesterday, Ruth Bader Ginsburg, I fucked up her name a lot, has been admitted to the hospital. She has 4 broken ribs. Apparently, she might have fallen or something. She's old. Mm-hmm. But the scariest part of this is we've already had one judge elected by Trump because they die, which I think is still one of the dumbest parts of our legal system is if you become a Supreme Court justice, you're just there until you die. If she passes away, Trump will now be able to appoint his second judge to the Supreme Court, which is another person who will be there until they die.
Oh, wow.
Which Again, I'm always like, yo, this is a position where you're like, you know how much I would love a position where you're like, well, I'm just here until I die, or I send a dick pic to somebody.
Damn, yeah, pretty much.
And yeah,
He
you
still might be there, yeah.
But like, I got to do something egregious. Like,
Who was the black guy? Wasn't he still on there?
yeah, I'm still like, I'm started like that used to be like the biggest proud thing for us. Now every year I find out some shit about that dude. I'm like, it's, yeah, yeah.
He's black.
But like, I'm like, everything about him, I'm like, I feel like the stuff I've been reading about you, because they were like, oh, he marched with Martin Luther King. I was like, yeah, but they also make it seem like you might have snitched. I was like, so no, I worry about like his authenticity of being with us. But yeah, no, like, and that's also because like I've like Ruth, she's had like a back and forth past when it comes to the community. Like at one point, I think she was loved, and then like at some point she doesn't. Like because of her, I think her age just made her look more white. So like we start thinking that like older you get, the more you care about your own race. I figured out, black or white. So, but no, like I don't know, like it's a weird situation. I understood we were gonna have to have Trump pick one Supreme Court justice, or I'm like, all right, fine. Now him picking two, I'm like, ooh, this is gonna be real different.
Yeah.
Like it's gonna be real different, especially if they're young. Like I'm a Rams fan. Sean McVay is 34 years old.
Yeah.
If he's good and we don't get like stupid, that's a 40, 50-year coach at that age. Because some coaches like Pete Carroll's 70.
Yeah.
And think
it.
about the same thing if you do that to a Supreme Court justice.
That's where I think there needs to be capped. There's a point where it's like you need to get after the age of 65, you need to get a mental exam just because if you see now, because you can get senile even before that. And if you're questionable,
I understand that, but I think
get him out.
I think that helped us with McCain at the end because McCain was foregone for probably a year and a half. But they let him stay in at his government positions, and he was at least good enough mentally to be like, I'm not doing anything Trump asked me to do.
I mean, that was cool. It worked in your favor.
Yeah, but like we keep it real. Again, I was never the big. Again, I was never the big. Like again, I'm an independent. I'm not a Democrat. I never hated McCain. Even when he ran against Obama, I was never a McCain hater. I hated the dude that ran against Obama the second time. I thought that was shit.
Mitt Romney or
Mitt Romney.
I didn't fuck with Mitt Romney. I was like,
your name is Mitt. Like I'm not trusting you. Like I could trust John McCain.
I fucked with John McCain. I was like, you know what? If he could won, I wouldn't be upset.
I wasn't, and again, but I was not here for Mitt.
I wasn't here for Mitt. No, I was like, John could have did it again, but it's like, nah.
Real side note for all y'all people that was mad about Barack's name being Barack, Mitt
is President Mitt. I don't know. I feel it.
He wore blazers since he was like 2.
Yo, yeah.
Like that's all. But yeah, when it came to John McCain, he was definitely them last couple votes he put in before he had like just after the surgery, especially just after the surgery. Remember when he went up on the Capitol Hill after the surgery, he had like the bandage around his head and shit.
Yeah.
No, he should not have needed. He did not need to be up there.
No.
Like,
You do not have seats for home caregivers in Congress, so you can't just have people get super old.
so like no, there's definitely. I mean, we have our oldest president in like 100 years, so I can't like go too hard about it. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting out here with the government recently. Like I said, I'm happy everybody got out and voted and checked things out.
I know this will switch real quick. Well, one thing, David Hoff, he actually won in Nevada.
Oh yeah, I don't know how that works.
So I was reading, they were saying that they're gonna go ahead in the same party, give it to the person in the party. It's kind of weird.
They need to give it to one of the bunnies, man.
Give it to one of the bunnies.
Give it to one of the cat house girls.
Get out of here. Oh no, we just no. We're gonna switch it all the way around. We switching around. Rebel Wilson, you know her? That fight.
Oh yeah,
that fat.
she fought.
You heard about what she said?
Hold on, what were you about to say?
That fat white girl.
Okay.
What? What did you think I was gonna say?
No, you said what I thought you were gonna say. I just wanted you to finish saying it.
All right. So, anyways, she was saying.
I call you the thick Australian woman up until yesterday, until you fucked up.
Yeah. So you already. So she was saying she was the first plus-size actress to star in a romantic comedy, and then she tried dismissing two people that were in romantic comedies. You want to go ahead and?
And that's where I was like, I really thought like you were one of my big girl hit lists. I'll admit that. And then
you know who she said? You know who she disregarded?
One's the Queen, and then the other one's Mo.
Mo, and the Queen. Monique and Queen Latifah.
First thing, y'all gotta stop fucking with Monique. She's lost a lot of weight, and she might not be.
What was she in? That was in the romantic.
I'm not sure about that. I don't watch Monique.
I know for a fact, at least Queen Latifah.
No, but Queen Latifah. No, like that was where I was mad.
Movie about basketball and he didn't make it. Yeah.
Wait,
I
no,
know.
she was in what you call? I don't know. Bringing Down the House was kind of one.
Breaking Down the House is just like the movie with Tiffany Haddish now. That new movie she.
But no, like, but I was offended on the Queen Latifah side. You're right. You're probably gonna have to find some proof from Monique because I don't watch Monique movies.
And it better be a legit movie, like not a, blockbuster.
Because the only movie of Monique that I watch is Precious, and that's like a comedy to me.
Anything.
It was comedy.
It was comedy.
Man, we laugh more about the shit that happened in that movie than you think.
Goddamn. Okay.
Queen Latifah though.
Queen Latifah, yeah. So she kind of disregards. She says, "Oh," she was saying something where it was just kind of.
She said comedian though, because Queen Latifah's not necessarily a comedian.
I don't think
Yes, she
Rebel's
is.
a comedian. I don't think
What?
Queen Latifah's
She
a
does
comedian.
do comedy. A Rebel, doesn't she do?
I didn't know if she did comedy.
She is like a comedic actress. Like
Who? Rebel is a comedic actress, but I mean, whenever in some movies, she was fairly funny. Like Taxi, she was funny.
I fucked with her in Painting Game. And wait, you talking about Queen Latifah?
Queen Latifah.
Oh yeah, Taxi's my shit.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah.
no, Queen Latifah's my first crush, like rap type.
Okay.
No, we ain't disagreeing on that.
Oh, okay.
yeah, none of us
Oh,
know.
okay.
No, we're
Taxi
all.
is my movie too.
Okay, I was gonna say like.
Favorite, like Jimmy Fallon's my dude. For that movie.
So that's
was
my
gonna
movie.
say.
Shout out to Phoenix International Raceway for my NASCAR fans.
I have a Daewoo on my hands. What?
To switch it up again, I got some news. T-Pain came out today and thinks that Aaliyah's death overhyped her legacy. I don't want to agree with that exact statement, even though I kind of do. I don't want to agree with it the way he said it, or at least the way I just read it the fuck out loud. But I do believe death raises the legacy of a lot of artists.
Absolutely.
You don't think she would have had the legacy she did without?
I was not as a part of I was too young. Now, from what I've read about the people, so a lot of people seem to agree with him. Like, it's not like, I didn't see the back. I thought this was going to be like how Lil Xan's been out here saying that Tupac wasn't good. I thought it was going to be like that. But actually, people have been starting to say, like, yo, her voice wasn't as good as people thought it was, certain things like that. Again, I'm not here to say that. I didn't get to listen to her live at the age that I got, like, the age that I started digesting music that way. I was like 6, 7 years old when she died, honestly. So I'm not here to say.
You won't be here Beyonce and all that because of the
But looking at artists today, and this is where I'm going with it, I do think it does overhype people's legacies today. I want to, one foremost, because people were arguing about it earlier, and I want to say one thing. I do not count Mac. Mac had a 10-year fucking career. His legacy is solid. I'm talking about the artists that either never made it out of where they lived or were here for like a year. Because y'all can tell me all y'all want about how X is a legend. We'll talk about Lex in a minute. But every week we have a different opinion on this dude, and he's dead now. And I have a different headline about something he said while he was in prison. But like Lil Peep, I don't know how y'all telling me Lil Peep was a legend, man. He had one project.
Bunch of SoundCloud, whatever.
And I'm not even going to run on just the. I'm not going to run on just to be the SoundCloud rappers. I'm going to say the same thing about Bankroll Fresh. I heard like 35 rap songs with R.I.P. Bankroll, and I'm like, bro, it wasn't that hard. R.I.P. I feel bad for your family, and you did have a decent run, but like, don't be out here like Bankroll's the legend of the game or something. Like, it was just not how it was. It just like that's not how it was. Because you know what? You know who passed away? Who I actually thought was dope, but I understand he didn't get the shine. And a lot of y'all won't remember his name. Camouflage. He had that Fuck Friends song that was censored called Cut Friends. That shit would be a hit today. That dude died, like he had one album and he died in like 2002. And I'm like, yeah, but he would have been a fucking star today. And that's why I'm like, bro, that's how I look at a lot of people that die now. I'm like, yo, y'all die young. I'm like, that doesn't mean that y'all is going to be forever.
Catalog have been that.
Oh no, again, I'm not arguing this Aaliyah.
Yeah.
I'm not down.
Yeah, she would have had she was already on.
The reason Missy's getting songwriter and stuff like that is because one of her main artists was Aaliyah.
Oh, again, I wasn't. Again, that's why when I went into this, I'm like, I don't have the background in life to go against that.
T-Pain, yeah, what do you?
Well, and that was my next thing. T-Pain dies today. Where is his legacy? Because again, I'm a T.
He's a.
Like that's what I'm saying. It was a great enough legacy to where I don't see how. No.
He'd be a legend in the auto tune, but he's not I wouldn't call him a legendary rapper. Oh
No, we're not doing that. We've never.
He shaped the auto tune thing.
Oh, the reinvention, yeah.
She had the look and the belly shirt and that whole solo female. That's like her. So
Yeah.
They had big influence.
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
We were. Do you hear about T-Pain and Leah? This fly guy finally made it in the building today.
Dude with the hawk?
I had to wait for her to get home from work.
Oh no, y'all on time. No, that's,
But we on Steelers time. What's your first question? I like the pop.
well, T-Pain. I'm happy he set himself up. Like we didn't. Nobody had to move nothing. He was like, "I got the chairs. I'll get everything ready." But we was talking about T-Pain came out today and talked about how he thinks that Aaliyah's legacy was overhyped because of her death.
Her legacy was overhyped. How could anybody's legacy be overhyped when there was nobody fucking with her to begin with?
I'm interested in this.
Wasn't nobody fucking with Aaliyah when she was out?
Yeah, no,
Who?
they was.
Who?
I'm a Aaliyah fan. I will say that.
Like that whole Missy. But what I'm saying is, as far as females, Missy was the only one, but they still did music together, so it wasn't like Missy was over here and Aaliyah was over here. I'm talking about as far as the dancing, the music, the
No one was fucking with her. Like I think no one was listening to her music.
No, I meant nobody was fucking with her as far as on a talent level. Like no.
That's why I was like, I'm gonna let him
No.
I was kind of confused. I was like,
No, she was
I was about to be sick, like right now. Like,
Ain't nobody fucking with. Wasn't nobody fucking with Aaliyah. Can't nothing be overhyped about Aaliyah. She died way before she was supposed to. Period. So it's like we know what else was coming, especially after Rock the Boat. We knew it was about to get turned after that. It was about to get crazy after that. So it's like, nah, we gotta keep that going.
She was definitely in transition.
Well, we want to get right into this. We understand what the priorities are in this city. I understand personally.
Cause you probably on the same time.
No, I left the stadium at 3 o'clock. I'm happy.
You don't watch the Steelers.
I do.
Okay, hey, you on his phone right now.
It's
The
fine,
game
I'll
ain't
get
start yet.
I got another.
Also, I do got Sling TV.
Like he's
so
looking,
we'll get it up.
he looking on his phone for updates. No.
But let the guys know what's going on right now. Y'all in the house. Y'all only come in the house for a reason, and we know y'all got something cooked up coming up right now.
Yeah, we cooking up a lot, brother. It's like, when has a husband and wife ever dropped an album on the same
One
day?
other thing. Hi, Pretty Chrissy. I did not introduce Pretty Chrissy is here with us too. I feel like I disrespected her real quick.
So we kind of just slid in there. So
Right.
We just slid into the conversation.
I'm glad y'all was ready to go because we was like, yo.
Yeah.
I was like, I hope somebody's at the door.
I was really trying to hurry up and get to the crib so I can get dressed and come out here. Sorry, y'all.
Oh, y'all good? So what's going on?
But yeah, husband, wife. We got 2 separate albums dropping on the same day. Not the same album, not a collective album. We have 2 separate albums dropping on the same day.
Okay, so let's.
They're going to name a holiday after us after this. There's going to be a holiday. There's going to be a holiday. Watch. It's going to be like, dude, PK Day. It's going to be something. It's going to be something simple. That's just on the fly, you know what I'm saying?
off work, but like I said.
That's
Still
going to
take
be
it off.
on November 12th. So that's going to be.
Yup, on to. Oh, you said a reminder?
No, I'm just gonna see if there's any other holidays that day.
Right on the 12th, November 12th.
You know, like we got bump a holiday off real quick.
Right,
Well,
you know.
some.
'Cause everybody
say-
makes up their own holidays nowadays.
There is
Like
a-
Donut Day,
Donut Day.
There
Daughter
is a-
Day,
There is. Yep.
Father
What's
Day.
on the 12th?
I'm hold up.
I don't say. I know the 11th is Veterans Day. So you one after that.
November 11th.
No boss bad mouthing day. Office romance day.
Office Romance?
Office romance.
That's cool because we got the studio cracking. Like, no, man. We get the studio cracking.
Romantic outdoor picnic day.
Oh my God.
In November?
Oh, you're
Hey,
right.
yo, I was about to say that exact same thing.
Sandwiches?
Yeah, just
No, Gabby's giving us all these hearts.
National dessert day and international septic day. Ooh.
Okay, we're done.
That's right.
He always find the weirdest
We'll
shit.
scratch that one off.
He always finds the weirdest shit.
I mean, your dessert is going to be the album, plus you can have a picnic
mad
with
'cause
it.
I'm
I hope his dessert ain't shit from Australia.
I'm mad because I'm gonna go
Something-
home. I'm gonna grab a Black and Mild, and I'm probably gonna like Google or YouTube. What the how the fuck did Septic Day become a day?
I don't. Yeah, that's disgusting.
Like I'm wild.
I mean, you know, what's it called? Cancer gets a whole month. You know, different cancers.
What the fuck does septic got to do with cancer?
Yeah,
I'm
Like,
cancer.
you can
there's
still
some-
die. I don't know about the statistics, but you can still die if you get septic. You know.
I thought that.
We talking septic tanks. What is you
Oh.
talking about? What's going on?
If you get septic, like if you get like somehow like if you get some type
Oh.
of like something in your blood, like poop or something,
You're talking about-
you can die.
Oh, yeah,
That's
that's true.
septic.
Because if you're backed up,
I must have
then
missed something. I'm
you
thinking
done
about
did it.
sewers and
I thought
toilets
I thought
and
you was
shit.
on the
Yeah.
We're all
Oh,
we're
on
here.
different.
I'm thinking
We got-
sewer day, national.
All right, I got you. We're right
Okay.
there.
These mice going in poop blood. Like,
Yeah.
Loop blood. All right, we're back to the music, man. This shit.
Let's get these titles.
Every time we fuck with them, yo, it's
See,
never.
yeah, that's gonna be our day. Fuck, screw the septics and all that, picnics, and I don't know why anybody would have a picnic in November, but it's just yeah.
We might have a picnic because we gotta shoot this music video, so we gotta have a picnic.
We're not. No, that's not gonna be the video. But yeah.
So what's the title of everything?
Mine is called Outer Body Experience.
And mine is called Rose Gold 2.0.
Okay.
Bitch 2.0. We just don't put bitch on everything, so we try to keep it family. It's Rose Gold Bitch 2.0, yo.
Yeah.
He probably didn't put it like that when he uploaded it either, I bet.
Probably Rose Gold 2.0.
But
it's all
fuck
good.
it, it's the same
means
shit,
the same
you know?
thing, you know.
My hair is extra curly because I just got done washing my shit.
I can't wait to hear yours because I still have yours on rotation of my show.
Real?
Yeah.
Oh.
What, the first one?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, the second one's
The only
crazy.
music gets deleted from my iPod is when I get annoyed of it. So,
The second one's
I
crazy.
got you. Yeah, he got like 20 songs on his album.
No.
Plus 5 bonus tracks.
We reviewed both of
Bonus
the albums back last year, and then this year you guys got two things. We didn't know who Monval was. He brought Monval back.
Yeah.
Now.
Oh yeah, you wasn't here for the
You-
listening
I
part.
got to peep out the track a bit. Monval and Fly Guy
okay.
are making a diss track towards.
Oh
A
my
Dude with a
God.
Car.
Yeah.
I originally that night said I think Fly Guy and Monval might have had better bars, but after listening to it again, I had to listen. You just
Yeah,
You can't listen to it once,
yeah.
you know?
listen to the once.
Right.
No.
Exactly.
So I listened and I heard you. You're like, you said a little too much. It's like, oh, you really don't like Fly Guy.
Yeah,
Like,
so
Yeah,
I was
it
saying,
really
hey,
got personal.
I be listening
Yeah.
to that joint. I love it. I have to listen to it like 3 times when I'm listening to it. Because when I first made that Flag Guy one, I'm like, fuck, I didn't mean to go that hard.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, how am I gonna beat that? So it's like I made it and I was like, it's cool. And then I kept listening to it. I'm like, yo, this the hot one is hard for real. You missed that one. He still ain't listened to it.
I was wondering.
Look at his face.
I just can't believe. Like, I thought it was like that M Night Shyamalan movie for a second because I looked over to him when you said what you said. I was like, he seems mad that he thought the other personalities were dope. I was like, but these are all him.
Right. That's why I didn't understand how he could really like challenge himself because it's like you're going after yourself. So how do you challenge yourself to be better in each track? So it's like, oh well, he was better, but it's you. It's all you.
I'm just happy I see it in his face that he's beefing with himself somewhere.
I am beefing with myself. And the thing that people gotta understand is, like, it takes a certain mental to do shit like that.
He really does.
And that's what I want people to understand in this album. Like, this album isn't like anything else that's ever been put out in the industry, period. You're going to get every single different version of both of us. Like, in her album jumps from a lot of different personalities to different ways of how she felt in particular days or moments, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I want people to really look at my songwriting abilities, production abilities, and really be like, this dude sits in the studio and puts out industry quality above industry, because we always know you listen to an album, you might like 5 tracks at the most, you know what I'm saying, when these people are putting out their albums. I'm trying to give these people, like, you can go straight through it almost. You're getting every single type of mood. You want to party, you want to go punch your baby's mom in her face, you want to, like, any like mood you want is on her.
Do you still drink?
Never drank.
You never drank.
I never
but
did
then
anything.
in these tracks, you talk about, oh, let's pop these bottles.
I don't even drink what you want, babe. All drinks on
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Drink.
So I'm saying I don't drink.
Yeah.
But I still buy drinks. Like, I buy her bottles
Yeah.
sometimes. Like, it is what it is.
You got
Like,
these club songs stuff. Yeah.
Facts. Facts.
I mean, she happy as
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Like, party. I'm turned up. I'm be the most turned up in a situation, and I don't drink
Yeah.
or smoke.
He's
That's
just high off
awesome, yeah.
life. Yeah.
So, you know, that's what it be.
But I get drunk.
She be nah, she be feeling it. She don't be super drunk. She be feeling
Yeah,
it. She,
I
be,
definitely
she
have
enjoy
my
herself.
moments before back in the day, you know, when I couldn't control, you know, my
Tomorrow she about to enjoy herself.
Because it's $25 all you can drink.
I better enjoy myself for $25. But
Shit, $25.
I mean,
I'm about to be
I
like,
have
look,
to
it's our
work,
party.
so
Give her
I
a
have
wristband.
to,
Yeah.
be responsible because I have to work the next day. But
Wow. And then your daughter's coming out too, and she shouldn't be out there until about 1:30.
My daughter's gonna be there all night
Until 2?
until
I
3:30.
think it's, yeah, close at 3:30, yeah.
That's Friday.
Send PK home in her own vehicle. We in this. Sorry, dog.
all right, I'll drive my own vehicle. It's fine. It's okay.
But yeah, we turn Wavy Nays coming out, and some news. Wavy Nays dropping her album on December 12th.
Okay.
Okay.
On her birthday.
So was the 12.
What's up with the 12?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
Her birthday's on the 12th.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's her birthday. So.
That's
It's
her
about to be
birthday
dope.
present. Her album's gonna be dope.
Okay.
So what's up with this? So y'all was about to shoot a couples video.
We're about to shoot
couple
a
of
couple videos,
Yeah.
and then we're gonna be shooting some solo stuff. We probably have like 6 videos in the making right now.
Okay. Is there any concept to the couples videos, or is
There's
like,
concepts to everything. Like she keep on thinking I'm playing about that picnic. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's a part in
It's gonna be a
there's a
picnic in
part
November.
there's a part
On the
in my
12th.
there's a part in my Drinks on Me song that I said, grab a towel, hit the back of the truck, So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set up a nice little picnic in the back of her truck, you know, the little Ford
Okay.
Explorer, and you know, had a wine and you know what I'm saying, in the back of the pickup though, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So that shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to do shit that ain't been done before, especially coming out of Pittsburgh, you know. Pittsburgh, jump around, everybody jumping in Pittsburgh, you know what I'm saying? They're either in the kitchen or they're jumping.
They're either in the kitchen or
Okay.
You know, there's some people that put out like some quality videos, but we're trying to step that up to the point that it's like, hey, we've never seen a couple that make music at that have a picnic in the back of a pickup truck. You feel me? So it's
Yeah.
like, you know what I'm saying? Like we're pulling out the stops. Like this next upcoming year, we are pulling out all the stops. Like we're not playing no games this
the other thing
upcoming
is y'all are a realistic couple. Like,
Very.
Like people can relate to y'all. Like no matter how much we love Queen B and J, none of the shit they've done in like the last 15 years is anybody can really relate to. I ain't out here buying art.
Exactly.
Like it was like I
And ain't
relate
nobody
to it.
naming their kids colors. Like who the fuck does that shit?
It's true too. Oh, real quick, for the updated news in the world, shout out to Rick Ross. He named his son Billion today. Dead ass serious. Serious as hell. His son's name is Billion.
These motherfuckers is crazy. He named his son
Alright.
Billion.
Yeah.
I guess.
First
Hey,
he-
Bill.
Yeah.
That sucks for short.
I know that's
Oh, is your name William? No, it's Billion.
It's a billion, Bill.
Yeah, he's gonna get
Hey,
thrashed.
Lynn.
Yeah.
You better
Lynn,
get
come
home.
here, Lynn. Like,
I would actually try. I would try to get niggas to just call me Alien or something like that before they call me Bill.
Alien's hard.
Alien's
Okay.
hard.
Alien's hard.
Alien,
Okay.
Alien and Alien's
Alien.
hard.
Okay.
But y'all ain't call me Bill.
Yeah,
No
no,
one
that's
is
not
calling me
gonna
Bill.
work.
Like it's either y'all go for the end half of my name, or you're just gonna
Yeah.
call me Billion,
Yeah.
which is gonna be a problem.
Yeah.
'Cause I ain't calling nobody Billion.
I feel like 10 years ago, this went slide with teachers. Because they'll be like, shut the fuck up. What's your real name?
Really?
Real
Like,
shit.
it's getting out of control. Like, I know this girl named Vaseline,
What?
and this girl named Adasha. Like, it's really A-A.
Oh wow.
She works
Oh.
at McDonald's.
Hey, you were lucky as hell that I was not in that hospital when you tried
So
to
what I'm
name that
saying,
shit.
like,
They had to
Vaseline
sue
and
the
Adasha.
Vaseline sounds so
And Africa.
wrong.
Vaseline,
But-
yeah, that's just.
That sounds like
I want to meet him. That was the real.
And the girl named Afrika. She really is a freak.
That's
so
Got it, yeah,
Africa
yeah.
probably hangs with Vaseline.
Government?
Yes.
Oh,
Her mom was trying to be different because she is from
Africa
Africa.
probably hangs with
But,
Vaseline.
you know, it's like, yeah.
So, what the, so let everybody know. Wow, I love having conversations.
Yeah,
we can do
yeah,
an interview,
it's-
we can talk about real shit.
Yeah,
All
like,
the time. You know how it is,
switch
bro.
it up, you know?
how it is, bro. Anything y'all want to know, we tell him. We don't give a fuck.
That's just what it is. I don't know.
There was one more thing before y'all came in. I think that was on my feed. I was going to talk about before we jumped into
On
this.
your feed,
It's basically what I
Who
go
shout
through
out
sometimes.
Gabrielle
I'm not-
Union
this
and
is not
D
even my
Wade?
news.
They had a baby.
Dead baby?
I was saying,
What's
because I
her
be
name?
talking a lot of shit on my feed.
No, not that
baby's
way.
name is.
So, real quick, to be on the sports side of things, we were going to talk real quick about the NFL midseason awards, what people thought were the MVPs of different positions and stuff. Real quick, we had the comeback player would be Andrew Luck, defensive rookie of the year. Well, I ain't going with those two. Defensive player of the year, Aaron Donald. Offensive player of the year, Todd Gurley. And right now, the MVP would be Patrick Mahomes of the Kansas City Chiefs.
Okay.
You got any changes?
Mahomes is putting up numbers.
Yeah. I don't know about Andrew Luck. Comeback player?
Comeback player? Who else? It's either him or AP.
AP.
He's putting up numbers.
Yeah.
They're all doing good.
Andrew Luck, I would like, if you're a comeback player, you have to be really winning.
You're right. I mean, I'm not really winning. I'll give you that.
They mean coming back off his injury.
I mean, yeah, that's I get that.
Yeah,
too.
but
Like, man, he ain't played for 2 years.
James Conner,
he's not, well, how's he a comeback player?
because he had cancer.
He came back from Kansas, so he's, what?
Thank
All
you.
right.
Look,
All right.
I do think
he should get an award off GP for real, for
I
real.
do think he'll get AFC Offensive Player of the Year. I really do.
Oh, he's
Okay.
he's balling.
My worry about Patrick Mahomes is I think they're going to roll with the old guard with Drew Brees, who is also still having a great year, but I think they're going to give it to him before they give it to the new
Drew, man, them Saint boys,
You
man.
gotta get Drew one before you.
Them Saint boys. I don't want to see the Saints.
I like them.
When we play them, I don't want to play them.
No, they're good.
No, them Saints is balling right now.
But that's where I think they were. Like right now, people's Patrick Mahomes, but by the time this ends, I think they're gonna give it to Drew, who has not had an MVP. He has everything else in the NFL, never had an MVP.
Wow.
And
Drew is
Julio.
on.
Good. I'm thinking.
And he
about
got them records that he
Saints-
broke. They're definitely giving it to
Saints
him.
Steelers, we got this. We just put Artie Burns on. Put Artie Burns on Des Bryant. Go ahead.
I ain't worried about Des Bryant.
Because Des Bryant's gonna. It doesn't matter if Artie Burns get burned. He's still gonna drop it.
How do you feel about that? Because we haven't talked about that.
I'm letting y'all know right now, man. Des Bryant ain't gonna be no joke.
Oh please.
He's not gonna be no joke.
The only thing I
I'm telling you, he's not gonna be no joke, man. Y'all keep on being like Des Bryant dollars, Des Bryant dollars, Des Bryant dollars. That shit does not matter no more.
No, but he can them drop into the passes.
Man,
I give him this.
Watch.
Michael Thomas is there.
He's a beast.
My squad played them last week, lost, but they did something that the other teams cannot do anymore because they got him. We doubled Michael Thomas and Kamara for most of the game until Michael Thomas decided to pull a Joe Horn. What are you going to do if you double both Michael Thomas and Kamara and Des Bryant's out there by himself, with who is probably the worst corner on the team?
Des Bryant's gonna shit on people.
We'll see.
He is.
All right.
I think Des Bryant still got a lot of time left. I just think he was in a situation that he didn't fuck with.
Yeah, I definitely think he should have left a couple years back.
Exactly. So you seen how Adrian Peterson's numbers went down, and then he switched teams, and now he's fucking killing him.
He was. Wait,
No,
was he
his numbers went
before?
down. Since he went through that little lawsuit shit, his numbers went down since that. They did.
Oh, no, I was thinking about how you turned it.
Are you guys in the
I'm
pool?
telling you, sometimes there's just a different
Pool?
situation.
Like for the, you know how people have their
I'm saying-
fantasy teams and
Oh, no, I have
people are
fantasy teams. I have a couple
in the
fantasy
pool
teams.
for like who's
Yeah,
gonna
we
win
do
each
that.
game.
We have our own league actually with a couple of our friends. We talk about it on the show a lot.
But we don't have like a weekly poll. We just do we put in like some money for this one, so whoever wins gonna get.
We play this week actually.
Yeah, we're playing this week, so.
You just put it in one pot and then.
And then at the end of the season, whoever is the first winner, like so, it's first place gonna get
80 in this second place gets 20.
Yeah. So.
Oh, okay.
So it's something. You get your money. Yeah. Everyone
That's
loses.
So what's up? Is there anything else y'all want to ask us about?
I want to know
let's
about
go.
the singles. What's up with the songs we should be looking
The
for?
singles, man, the singles be switching up all the time.
And
I think the singles I'm rolling with is, of course, Drinks on Me is gonna be one of my singles. Lost Friends I like a lot, but it's more of a serious song. Like you wouldn't play it in the club, but it's like one of them songs you'd be like, damn, who the fuck is he talking about? What other songs do? Chips and Dip is a fun club banger song. You like that shit? Chips and Dip, get my chips definitely.
Yeah, that's definitely
She
a
with this
catchy
shit.
song.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Then she got the Aaliyah tribute song, Let Me Know. That's gonna be dope. That's what I'm saying.
Right.
It's only right.
Aaliyah,
Then
that's
she
why
got
I'm
this.
like,
She got a song called Cash Out Boom, and that's gonna kill him. I just showed Aaron's cousin that today.
No, for real?
Man, she was like,
yeah.
"Yo, I
It's
really
definitely a
like
catchy,
this song."
trendy song. Then another slow song we have is Worry About It, which we're almost done with the video.
Yeah, the video's almost done.
So
Is there
Trying to wait for my adolescence to go away.
my favorites from you are the do you got a Chargers?
Like in your
you
phone.
got a chart. So
Like,
you'll like the Cash App Booming song.
Cash App.
Yeah,
You'll
you'll
like
like
that song. You'll
Yeah, you'll like Cash Out
And I
Boom.
love y'all.
You'll you'll probably like Call Me
Password.
PK because those is like the hype song. But on this album, there is a lot of serious songs. There's a lot of slower songs that make you think a lot more than
Introspective.
And we brung back Never Been
Yeah,
Afraid.
Yeah.
yeah.
Never showed us.
Yeah.
Please let me get in my zone. Hey, we brung that back.
And we got Password on there.
And
Yep.
With
Yep.
the chat.
Hey yo.
Oh, wait, I
Chat
got
from,
it. Yep.
from the old Chicken Head. We got her on the remix.
Okay.
And we got LeChat on there. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Video
yeah.
in the works. So,
I can't wait to see that.
yeah.
Listen, y'all sell that so well. And shout out to both of y'all because like both of y'all be like. Believe me, I be seeing real life couples that go through what y'all are
Yeah,
rapping about,
right,
and
right.
it's not as playful as y'all too. Like I couldn't know they be rapping this to him like man.
And
I was
it's
There's
like-
not even no password on my phone.
Right.
Oh, that's funny.
Either
I
or,
can do that.
because
I
we
don't
just
have
swipe
password.
it.
I got a
and it's
thumbprint.
like-
I got a thumbprint on my phone, and then she put her thumbprint on there too, so she can unlock my phone if she needs to.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's like we don't
I'm
have
allowed to
those
talk to
type of
bitches anyway.
problems, but
What's
it's
up,
like it's a
bitches? Is there
relatable
any
song.
girls
You
on
know what I mean?
my live?
Oh Lord.
Is there any live girls on my live? What's up,
Anyways,
girls? What's
it's a
up,
relatable
girls?
song to the point where you know what I mean. We make it believable to the point.
It be believable. The last show we did at the Smiling Moose, there was sides. There was people on my side that came up stage. There was people on her side. When we was doing it, it was just
Yeah.
shouting back and forth across the stage.
It's a playful thing to do whenever we're performing too.
I think you should,
The
yeah. If
female.
maybe tomorrow night, maybe try to split up the crowd during that stuff. Let me get the women on this side.
Yeah, we going.
We're
That's a
gonna
good
see,
idea.
Definitely, I think.
Cause I
think
don't
we'll play
care.
around with it.
My daughter's gonna be there. My
She's
mom
gonna
is
be on
gonna
my
be there.
Your mom's gonna be on my side.
I bet you.
You, what guys?
Let's
you
have
got?
a bet. I bet you can't get Sania on your side.
I ain't worried about her, but your
Get
mom
Sania
and
on
your
your
daughter.
side. I'm gonna get Marcus on my side. They gonna argue when they go to the crib.
It's fine, okay? Because you know Marcus goes over there, she coming to my side, so it don't matter.
I'm just upset. She's like, your mom is coming to my
Yeah,
side.
your mom, your daughter,
I
everybody.
expect that part, but he's like, your mom ain't going with you.
And everybody knows as soon as Stacy gets hyped, she's like, ah! She's gonna be right up
Mom
on
got the
stage on
loud
there.
pitch voice, but I love her. I love you, Stacy.
She ain't on
Kill
there
me.
yet. She ain't on there. She'll probably see this later and be
Yeah,
like,
that's why I said I love you, Stacy. She calling me like, girl, you talking about me?
I'll come out tomorrow.
I'm gonna try
He is,
to.
I'm not. I know I'm not. I got 16 hours tomorrow.
Yeah, well.
I'm gonna try to get a nap in. I work tonight,
Oh,
so
got you.
Got you.
I'll
Yeah.
sleep in the morning and I'll try to come out.
Oh yeah, yeah. We'll see you tomorrow night.
So what? All right. So since I'm gonna come out, and there's some other people here gonna try to come out. People on live are probably gonna see. What are we gonna expect when we come to the show? Some expectations.
Well, there's probably about maybe 7 openers. People that we wanted to see actually perform. I'm supposed to be getting roasted. I'm hoping the people that's supposed to roast me comes. I don't know if they're going to come.
Yeah.
Okay.
When he
Fly
did it,
guy gonna come?
I didn't know he was doing roast.
Fly guy, might,
Roast.
Fly guy might come. I don't know if he's going to come yet. Y'all are simple, man. And then,
Monbell might come.
Get my shit at the place.
and then I'm performing my favorites off the album. She's performing the set favorites. We're not doing a set together today.
Okay.
Tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But we will be in each other's sets as far as Password is going to be in her set because it's on her album.
Yeah.
And Hush Money's on my set. So
you'll be for just the hooks or whatever you need to come on for each other. Right?
I'm not doing no hooks for her tomorrow.
Oh, nothing. Oh,
Nope.
okay. Then all right.
Yeah, we pretty much have our own sets.
Yeah.
We'll have one song that we perform together.
Okay.
I just love seeing the growth because I remember the first interview you talked about how you were nervous the first time you started doing performances by yourself. Now it's like I want myself.
Yeah, because he kind of pushed me out there. I was so used to him being on stage with me. So it was just all right, there comes a time in your career that you have to be able to stand on your own.
Well, now I feel like you're more I am cool. I want my set. You go get your set.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
That's how it be sometimes because you know what I'm saying. I know the reason why we do it together all the time is because we be working with outside promoters. So it's okay, we on your show, we'll just do our set together because it's still gonna be okay.
They try to give us separate sets. We're we can combine it.
We'll just combine it, save time, and you know what I'm saying.
Plus, a lot of our songs are bangers that we got together.
Yeah.
So
if we put Hush Money and Password on the same set, and we got Get the Strap, but we're not performing Get the Strap tomorrow. But we did the remix to Get the Strap.
Right.
So you know what I'm saying. We got all three of those songs in the same set. You know what I'm saying. We fucking them up off top. But tomorrow we each got our own message that we want to get across. So it's best if we do it separate.
This is both. You're opening up both your albums. So I mean, you want to go ahead and try to get. I mean, it's cool to be collective.
Yeah.
Right.
But this is for you guys.
Yeah, this is our time to
Yeah.
showcase what we have on each
Yep.
album. So it's definitely, and now it's to the point where we want to play off the crowd, but we also want to showcase what is important to us on our albums, what we want to perform. So that's why we selected, based off of our albums, what we want to perform.
We'll get out of here tonight. I want to hear what each one of these albums makes special for you and you.
What makes my album special?
Yes.
Because it's probably relatable in every aspect of life. You know what I'm saying? I pretty much put everything out there this time. Between the breakup with my BM, losing our unborn daughter, you know what I'm saying? Losing the whole Fan for Life Universal Dope. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's going except for me, her, and Wavy Nay. You feel me? So it's you know what I'm saying? I put all of that out there I almost made myself vulnerable on this album and watched and showed how I transitioned through that. You feel me?
Right.
So it's and hers is pretty much, I'll let you.
Pretty much the same thing, but on mine, I feel like I told you guys, whenever we listened to the album, I was very nervous about a lot of the songs because it's a different side of me. You know, you guys are used to seeing me being hype, used to seeing me spit crazy lyrics, but I'm still doing that, but in a different aspect, in a different light, so it could be relatable to a lot of females, to a lot of people that are going through the same thing. So it's kind of the same aspects on both of our albums, but kind of different perspectives.
Cool.
You think you're gonna? I know this might not. You gonna perform Novocaine? I know that was a very emotional song. For you. Is that too hard? do you
No.
think?
Actually, I did want to put this out there. I'm thinking about actually doing a video, actually in her room, of like actually on her anniversary. Our anniversary is coming up. It's a couple days after Wavy Nay's birthday, so I'm thinking about doing that just to get those emotions out, get that out. But as far as performing that on stage, it's kind of like I don't know if I want. I'm ready.
Yeah, you don't know what you're gonna.
Yeah, it's kind of emotional. So
Understand.
yeah,
All right. Well, I'm happy to make sure that one half of Unfiltered is here tomorrow night.
yeah,
I got to make some. I got to make some stuff up too. I'll get out some extra shows and stuff. I understand that.
yeah, definitely. But you got to get that album so you can
Oh no, we
hear what we got
listen
going
to
on.
this. Like I said, I can't wait to listen to both of y'all projects. I gotta get that 2.0 on my shit for sure.
Okay, you better take it off the flash drive that I left here.
Yeah, we gotta hear this.
Yeah, we got it.
I got it in the car.
Hey,
I got this in
Y'all
the car.
funny.
So you be listening to him in the car?
He can put
Yeah.
flash drives into his car.
So how do you feel about that project?
I liked it. Yeah, I enjoyed it. Yeah.
That's what's up.
Now, is it? You gonna? I don't know how. It wasn't really ordered really well on the flash drive.
Oh no, it's changed. I
Okay,
changed it
so I don't know
all
how
the way around.
Yeah, we definitely put like whenever you guys give us the feedback
Mhm.
as far as the listening party, we
Yeah.
definitely did
We-
change a lot of
Yeah.
the order
Okay.
and things like that. So it'll probably be better organized
Okay.
once you get
Yeah.
the album.
Mhm.
Yeah, because I think the flow of it. I got the flow of it in my car right now. I
Yeah.
like the way it flows.
Yeah.
The way it is now.
Like what we did for you guys, we just wanted to get it out as
Yeah.
far as the music, but we definitely did kind of scramble it around and make sure
Okay.
it makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, I enjoyed it. It's just kind of like I don't know. Whenever you wanted to go ahead and have your alter ego attack you, and then I don't know how you're gonna transition well with like even just like kind of like hype to like
Yeah.
just, like,
So what I pretty
slower.
much, the way I structured it is I pretty much, I kept it the same as far as like, Fly Guys, this is early.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you want to get that out.
And then I got other songs in there, and then in the middle shows a transition.
Mhm.
So I went from Lost Friends to Driving with No Lights On, and then I forget what the song's called. What I've been through. Then after what I've been through, then now we're hitting the fun shit and all like that, and then I close it out with Road Trip, and you know what I'm saying. Then all the I got bonuses now, so it's like there's 3 bonus tracks. So it's like instead of there being 21 tracks, there's 18 with 3 bonuses.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So I can't wait to hear both
Why
projects.
why can't it
So
just be
many
there?
tracks.
Why does it have to be bonus though? But it's part of the album.
Because
now?
the songs are okay. People's probably gonna bang with them, but I'm kind of over them. But they still fit the album.
Okay.
So it's like, okay, I can't take a song called Outer Body off of Outer Body Experience. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know what I'm saying? So that's what the predicament I'm at with that. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't, you know what I'm saying? Marilyn Manson, I can't take that off of Outer Body Experience. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's where we're at with it.
Okay.
Y'all probably heard
Basically,
Marilyn
yeah.
Manson. I'm pretty sure you heard Marilyn Manson. It's on one of my albums in a week.
Like the one we reviewed.
I don't remember. I did 3 of them. I
You
think
did so
Marilyn
many
Manson was on my
albums,
last
but-
one that I did. The one last Christmas.
Oh yeah, then I listened to that.
Yeah. So, yeah.
So as always, we always like to let everybody know where they can get to y'all at SoundCloud, Instagram. And
This is what
stuff.
we're doing right now. You can follow my IG at Dude with the Hawk. It's on my shirt because I always have it on my shirt. Hose is at Cole Hart.
At Cold Hearted by PK, or you can hit us up on fanforlife.net website, and
No.
we got our app out. as well.
Everybody, go download the Fam for Life app. Fam for Life.
Google Play Store and
Yes.
Apple?
Yes. Download the app. I'm about to start promoting that real heavy again. So
Definitely.
I totally redid it. I just have to update our shows, which we don't have any. So there's no shows that I need to update.
So what's all on there, just real quick? What do you have on there? The shows?
You can figure out all of us, anything about us as far as like our bios,
Okay.
stuff like that. We our latest music on there. You can watch all of our videos right on the app.
Yeah, click the links.
All types of shit.
Yeah, and then we're gonna have our tour dates and things like that. Upcoming
Yeah, as soon as I
events.
get all the tour dates and all that stuff, because we're actually talking about getting that together now. So, it's about to get really busy. Like we plan on really getting this foot in the door before the end of next summer, midsummer. So,
Well, I don't want to slow y'all up from what y'all was talking about when y'all came in. Y'all got about 40 minutes before the kickoff. I think it's an 8:30 kickoff.
you think it's an 8:30 kickoff? Because it said 8 o'clock. They start coverage at 8.
The coverage at 8.
Coverage at 8.
I am just making sure.
But that's why I'm like, I want to make sure y'all get there. Like I
Hey,
said.
Gabby, I'm about to log off. I'll see you tomorrow, yo.
So
All right, catch tomorrow at Hollywood Lanes over in Dormont. It's off of 19.
Oh, damn, that's even like 20
right
minutes
there.
away from my crib.
Right there.
$10, $25 to drink.
$10 to get in, $25 to drink,
And
if you want to
bowl.
bowl, 2 hours only.
Yeah.
So you can pick a lane. There's about I think 8 to 10 lanes.
10 lanes, yeah.
So if
It's
you're not
nice. And there's a pool table there too.
really, wait,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's on the side that you're going to be on.
yeah. It's like maybe a pinball machine too.
Yes.
All right, that's right.
So please go out and check them out there tomorrow with the listening party.
You see me, Malachi out there, Grime.
You bringing your camera? Please bring your camera. If you need me to kick you something, I have no problem with that.
Definitely.
And I'll have my stabilizer with me,
physical
too.
copies of the album out there if you want to get it
Okay, merch.
early.
Okay, good.
So definitely, if you want to get the 2 for $15, we could do that.
Okay.
But it's 10
And my
a piece
album.
if you want to get them separate.
And you can get the bonus tracks only on the physical copies.
And also, Cold Hearted by PK is coming back. So if you need them sweats or you need the lip balm, I will have samples at the party as well. And I can get your custom fits as well.
And we'll be back on Monday with the wrap up of all the NFL action this week. So, and again, thank you both for coming through and kicking it with
Thank you
us.
for having
Thank
us.
you. Thank you for this special edition. We
Definitely.
appreciate y'all having us on a day that y'all don't usually.
Like always.
Yeah, I guess there ain't no food.
Oh, I'm so glad there ain't no food.
We just got stocked
I'm
up.
so glad. No.
Look, you see how
We're
excited
done.
he
Wrap it
gets?
up.
We got stocked up.
Look how excited he gets.
Not doing this no more.
Who's ready?
Yeah.
No Vegemite.
That shit was disgusting.
Well,